humans! Daddy and I have big news! We have hit 200 subscribers! And this is a special 200 subscriber video! Daddy's gonna open a few packs, and he's gonna take me for a car ride. He said we get to go to the PetSmart because there's some tweet sale right now. And also he said that he's going to take me for some lunch, and we're going to bring it back here, and we're going to eat it at home because the Buddy Pear is gone. And yeah, it's going to be a good video and a good day, hopefully. Alright, humans. So, this is the intro. I will see you guys when we get to the PetSmart. Love you! Had to go to the Dollarama first to get the baby his livers and a couple of the other treats that he loves. See? I come back. I told you I wouldn't be gone too long. I got you some of your livers and stuff. See? Yeah. You want to go to the PetSmart? I want to go get you some greenies. They're on sale this week. Well, actually, they're on sale specifically today. Supposedly it's like an early Black Friday thing or something. Oh, give me a sec. I gotta make sure I have the keys. Okay, I do have the keys. Yes, babe. I know. PetSmart. Pre-PetSmart ritual. Time to find a spot to pee. Quick, quick! Lady's being nice. Oh, she's turning that way anyways. Never mind, but still. Yes, baby. In you go. Good baby. Oh, sorry. Come on. Whoop, where are you going? You want to explore? Yeah? Where are we going to explore? Daddy needs to get you some greenies, but beyond that, we can get whatever else we need today. Within reason. Papa's gotta watch his budget. Okay, Kaiba, she's busy. Come on. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Shadow.
Oh. Kaiba, Shadow is busy. We're gonna go this way. Come here. Ooh, calm buddies and all kinds of stuff. Yes. You're a good boy. She's just trying to try on some sweaters and stuff. We don't want to, like, disrupt her. Gotta be nice to people, right? You're a good boy. Easy. Very good. They have something special on today at the store, but it's not your birthday, so we can't do that one. And gotcha day, it isn't that one either. No, you're not out in there. Come on. Lots of different foods. Good baby. Please don't pee pee in the store. Good boy. Oh my goodness, Kaiba. Oh my goodness. Come on. Kim. That boy. No. Oop. Watch out for the person with the car. That boy. Good man, Kaiba. Yes, they see the adorable puppy. But you're adorable too, don't worry. Yeah. I know, you want the attention. Sorry. Oh. Hey, Ba. Good boy. Okay. Gimme. Oh my goodness, Kaiba.
Come on, let's go this way.
Kaiba.
Bye, puppy.
Kaiba. Thank you. I know. You're very excited to make new friends. I gotta find you some balls too. You still have plenty, but it's always good to just know that they're still available. This way. This way. Do you want to pick out something? They do still make the Kong ones. Okay, good. That's what I was worried about. So they have them, so we're good. Do you want something, honey? Ooh. Kaiba. What do you think? No? No? You got heart on something else? Is there something you would like? What about... Ooh. Oh, there's nothing in it. I would have to buy the squeaky, I guess. Sorry. No, we're not getting a new bed today. Well, that's something if you want to look into in the future we could possibly consider, but... Oh, I need to go to the nose one. This one, baby. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. I need to grab you the greenies. Greenies are on sale. So I should be able to grab... Okay. In theory, we should be okay to do this.
Yes.
You may. Yes, you're adorable.
No.
Come on, baby. You may. We go up to the counter and pay? Sweetheart, I know there's lots of puppies. You want to walk around some more? Alright, let's walk around some more then. Ooh. What about one of these? He looks cute. Oh, Kaiba. Ah, you're fascinated with making new friends. I know. I know. But everybody's busy. They're shopping, honey. Do you like this guy? Kaiba. Kaiba. We're not here to make new friends today. Yes, I know. But the peoples are trying to get... The humans are trying to get their puppies to do their things. What about this one? This one? No. Okay. Well, now he's gotta go pay. So, come with me. We go up to the counter when we pay, and then we can go home. Well, we can go to the next part of our trip. Still gotta go get you some snack or some lunch. Yeah. Baby. Pardon us. Excuse us. Hey, Beth. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Thank you.
It's right there. You can get it. Yeah. I know. All your stuff's on the floor. I know. You don't like this. It's changing the bed. The bedding is in the wash. Because we actually only have one bedding for this bed. There might be another one somewhere in this house, but I don't know where it is. Anyways. This is the card part of the video. I am going to open 4 packs today. You coming up? Come on up. Oh, good boy. I'm going to open 4 packs today. I'm going to do it in 2 waves. I'm going to do an Infinity and a Core for this part. And in the next part, I'm going to do a Guilds and a Lord of the Rings. I thought about doing Brothers War, but honestly, I just felt like it would be more fun to open a few different things. And I know Lord of the Rings isn't a different thing, and neither is Infinity, really, but I mean, Infinity I just enjoy opening because the cards are crazy. And eventually I am going to build like 3 or 4 Infinity decks, and I figure that'll just be like a fun thing to do with like a pod. The way where is it over here? I have the kit for MERS, still the clue kit. I still have that intact. I haven't pulled anything out of it yet. So I figure with that over there completely intact, it will be very entertaining for me to take that sometimes and do like an event with people playing that. And also I figure Infinity decks would be a fun thing to do at a card shop. When I eventually find a card shop that I really like playing at. Exile a target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its own control with X+1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of mirrors you on walls you can see from your seat. Interesting. Line Cutter, 3 and a black. Enters the battlefield, roll to visit your attractions. Nice. That's pretty good. I'm gonna split them into can play and can't play, as I usually do. Seasoned Buccaneer enters the battlefield, open an attraction. Nice. So that one lets you visit one, this one lets you open one. Ticket Turbo Tubes, 3 for tap to add 1 mana of any color, or 3 and tap to get a ticket. I'm not going to complain about that. Vegetation Abomination. I don't think I've pulled that one before. 2 and a green, plant mutant food, death touch, tap, sacrifice this thing, roll a 6-sided die, and you gain life equal to the result. Interesting. Very interesting. And it's actually a playable card, which is neat. Well done. 2 and 2 red. When you cast this thing, it deals 5 damage to target creature at sorcery speed. If that creature is rare or mythic rare, this thing deals 3 damage to its controller. Interesting. Too bad that's an acorn. That could actually be playable. Clandestine Chameleon. 3 and a green for a 4/3. This one's playable. Enters battlefield, gives you 2 tickets. Then you can put a sticker on non-land permanent. And it has all the abilities of all ability stickers on other permanents you own and cards in your graveyard. Craziness. That thing gets powerful. We got ourselves a legendary. It is a playable one, and it's one we've pulled many times. Monoxa, Midway Manager. She might make it into a deck of mine eventually because, I mean, some decks really do want to do some dice rolling. I don't know for sure, though. Icing Manipulator. 1 and a green. Each +1/+1 counter on a creature you control is also a food token. That's insane! Pay 3 and a green, tap, roll 2 6-sided dice for each odd result, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature of your choice. That's insane. Yes, Kaiba. I'm okay, don't worry. Centaur of Attention, 3 and 2 green for a 3/3. When this thing enters battlefield, roll 5 6-sided dice and store the results on it. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you can re-roll any number of stored results. This thing gets +X+X, where X is the greatest number of stored results on it with the same value. Okay, so it's kind of like Yahtzee, essentially. If you can get like 3 6s on this thing, then you're going to get +6+6. That's pretty good. Ooh, we got a planet island. I haven't pulled many of the planet ones. That's really pretty. Drop Tower, I think I've pulled that one before. Gains flying until end of turn. Any player rolls a 1, whichever comes first. Yeah, I think so. Squirrel Stack, I'm pretty sure we've got that one. You have 5 seconds to stack the dice on top of one another. If you stack at least 5 dice, claim the prize. Create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token for each die you've stacked above the 4th. Then sacrifice Squirrel Stack and open an attraction. Maybe. Maybe I haven't. Ooh, we got a hollow swamp to go with our planet island. Nice. Clown Robot, and I don't know if I have that one. Number 9? I don't think so. I don't think I have Bushido. I'm pretty sure I would remember if I had a Bushido one. Cool. So, I mean, the sticker sheet's new, the Clown Robot's cute, and I might be new on the stack. Not a bad pack overall of Unfinity. Not going to complain about that whatsoever. The only thing from Infinity that I'm not keeping to the side is all the Infinity lands. I like putting those into decks. But everything else, I've been keeping aside in a box over here on my table. Open the core next. Kaiba's devouring all the livers and food that I pulled off of the bed and put on the floor next to his bed. In sort of like an act of defiance. I'm not sure if, I think this one has a pack trick because the token was up front, so token, land, hollow, good card. And then there should be 4 uncommons, and we should be good, in theory. Grasp of Darkness. 2 black. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn at instant speed. That's okay. I won't complain about that. Wall of Runes. Blue for a 0/4 defender. When this thing enters the battlefield, scry 1. Okay. Can go in my walls deck. Fetid Imp, 1 and a black for a 1/2 flying. Pay a black and it gets Death Touch until end of turn. I'll put that up top. That's cool. Track down, 1 and a green, scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or a land, draw a card. Hopefully that works out for you. Destructive Tampering, 2 and a red. Destroy target artifact. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. That's pretty good. Voldalian Arcanist, 1 and a blue for a 1/3 tap to add colorless. Spend only to cast instant or sorcery spell. I like my Merfolk. Not seeing anything bad so far. Actually, even the Wall of Runes can go up here because it's going to go in the wall deck. It's just not amazing. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Interesting. Costs a lot, though. That's going to go to the bottom. Turn 2 Slag deals 5 damage to target creature. Destroy all equipment attached to that creature. 3 and 2 black, 2 red. But I mean, if you can wipe out all the equipment, that's pretty good for decks that want to stop you from doing that. Archfiend's Vessel, black for a 1/1 lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard, or you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying instead. Interesting. Curious. Interesting. Havoc Jester, 4 and a red for 5/5. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, this thing deals 1 damage to any target. I mean, that's really cool for my sacrifice deck, but that's expensive to get into play. Ooh, Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. A legendary enchantment shrine. This is only the second thing I've ever pulled that counts as a shrine. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of shrines you control. I mean, that would really be cool if I actually own shrines, but I don't. Except for that one other one. We got Teferi's Protege. I almost thought that was Teferi's Protection at first, but then I remembered that's white. 1 and a blue, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. I mean, it's a decent card for sure. I like it. Griffin as our token, and we're about to hit the good stuff. First off, Thornwood Falls, a life gain land. I do love those. Ooh, a Hollow Opt. Beautiful artwork on the Hollow Opt. You okay, Kevin? And Heroic Intervention! Nice! Oh, that is awesome! And the artwork on it is really cool. That one might be worth a little bit. Regardless, though, that's still an awesome pull to finish off the pack. Great pack. Very, very good pack. Alright. That is round 1 of pack openings. Coming back at you with round 2 in a second. Well, part way later in the video. Back in the car. Sorry for all those breaks and cuts and stuff in the video of the PetSmart trip. Daddy tries really hard not to film like random people in the videos. Even though we're out in public, Daddy tries to be respectful of people's privacy. But you did get to see me sniff a couple of puppies, which is kind of nice. I don't get to be videoed with the puppies very much. On the park trips, we often see puppies. Anywho, back in the car, and Daddy's got the greenies. We got a new flavor to try. Blueberry. Plus the originals. There was a special today where it was 2 for 1. So, Daddy only had to pay for the first one, and I got an extra bag just for me. I am so yucky. We also donated a stuffed animal to the Boys and Girls Club because they were all really big and I didn't want one. So I said that no to all 3 kinds. But they said that we could do that, and I said that's a good idea, Daddy, because then we can make a kitty happy. And all the little kiddos, they deserve to be happy at Christmas time. And 10% of the sale went to another charity. So that's even better. So I'm very, very happy. And now we're going to go get McDonald's. Yay, McDonald's. Okay, see you humans in a bit. Hi, could we please get a Happy Meal? Just the cheeseburger plain.
Sure thing. What's the drink?
It'll be a plain white milk. And then the little fry too, of course.
Alright.
And then I will grab, do you guys have the veggie burger?
The veggie burger? Yes, we do.
Does it come with cheese by any chance?
No, it does not.
Can I add that?
We can add cheese, we can add tomato, cucumber, whatever you like.
I would like to add cheese and tomato then, please.
Is it just a sandwich or the meal?
I'll do the meal, please. With chocolate milk.
Add cheese and tomato, right?
Yes, please.
And chocolate milk for the drink?
Yes, please.
Alright.
And then could I get just a vanilla cone, but can I get it in a cup instead of in the cone?
Sure thing.
Makes it easier for transport.
I get that. Alright.
Thank you. That's it.
First window, please.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you, Kevin. Oh, man. It smells so good. I want the food. Now. You gotta wait till we're home, buddy. I'm barely in the door, and you're already on my case. I know. Food. The ice cream is in the freezer. We're going to share that afterwards as a nice dessert. You guys get an interesting video from my end, because I am going to do a food review for the first time today. Hopefully they didn't mess us up. It looks like they didn't. That is good. I'm always happy when they don't mess up my food. Always sad when they do mess it up because I can't eat it after that point. Ketchup for the fries. Don't hate. Yes, I know. Okay, you got fries for the baby too, but I don't think he's going to eat them, so I'll probably just save those for later. We got a cheeseburger for you, baby. And you also got a yogurt, which I usually don't end up using, but we'll maybe give it to you tomorrow. Or I'll eat it. And you got a toy. Ooh, you might actually be able to use this toy for once. lot of the times the toys are made out of plastic and they can't give them to him. But this one looks like it could be a plushie of some sort. Oh no. It's a whole bunch of pieces I have to put together as a plastic thing. Never mind. Not a toy for puggies. Yes, I know, you don't care. Okay. I'm going to pause this while I cut this up. Ta-da! Here's your lunch. You eat what you can and throw out the rest. Like we usually do. I'm going to try the McDonald's chocolate milk for a change today. My mom always gets it. I've never had it. I'm not sure if it's good or not. Not bad. So today I have for you the McVeggie Burger. For those who don't know, I am a vegetarian. I'm not one of those like crazy preachy vegetarians, and if you are one of those people who is going to like get on people's cases, honestly, I mean, all the power to you if it makes you feel better, but I mean, I really just don't think that people need to be having their choices forced. If you want to tell people why you're a vegetarian and if they're interested in listening and they want to become one, that's cool, but I mean, I'm not one for pushing my beliefs on other people. And honestly, I'm a vegetarian mainly because of my depression. If I think about eating animals, it makes me really sad. Which all started with somebody telling me a story about how her mom had a cow as a pet in India when she was a child. And she fed it birthday cake and it died. And I don't know why. That story just really messed me up in terms of like, I couldn't eat beef for like a week and a half, 2 weeks after that. And then I just started thinking about other animals and I just never got back into really wanting to eat meat. So I've been a vegetarian for like 15 years now? No, 16, 17, going on 18 years actually. One of the hardest things about being a vegetarian is finding a good veggie burger. There are a couple fast food places that do a really good one. Harvey's makes a really good one. And surprisingly, the Beyond Meat Whopper is actually insanely good over at Burger King. But McDonald's only recently came out with this. And it doesn't normally come with cheese and tomato, but I added it because I love cheese and tomato. And we're going to give this a try and tell you how it tastes. So, here we go. Plus minus. I'll start with the minus. I don't usually like veggie burgers that have like giant chunks of vegetables cut up and stuffed into them. I like it when it's really finely ground and mixed in with the tofu or whatever you're using as a base. But it's not as terrible as a lot of the other veggie burgers that are like this are. So I'm really surprised by that because usually I really hate that kind of veggie burger. And this one actually kind of tastes a lot like KFC's veggie chicken burger, which is interesting. I'm not sure if that's because of the grease that's cooked in, or if it's the breading that they're using, but it's very, very similar in taste and texture, surprisingly. Is it my favorite by any means? No. I would put it in the top 10 for sure that's available out there. Top 5 might be pushing it. Depending on if we're counting fine dining and fast food or just fast food. In terms of fast food, I would put top 5 from what I've had. There's a few out there that are really disgusting. I'm not going to say which ones because I don't want to like offend any companies or people who work for those companies, but this isn't bad. Kai was definitely enjoying his. Unless you're a vegan, I would definitely recommend adding the cheese to that, though. I'm pretty sure it would taste pretty dry without it. The cheese definitely adds like a calcium, like almost like a milk layer to it, essentially. But yeah, that's my review of the veggie burger. I'm just gonna let you guys watch Guy eat the rest of his now, and then I'm gonna cut together one more video of us together when we eat our ice cream, and a video of me making a couple videos of me opening a couple packs of cards. You usually don't eat the bun. I'm impressed. Thought you might eat the top bun just because it had the cheese, of course, attached to it, but you ate the bottom bun too. I apologize that the video is not more of a big thing per se today. I honestly had a plan to like take the food and go for a picnic in the park. And it's not that the weather isn't too bad, it's just I got a little overwhelmed with how many people there were at the PetSmart and the Dollarama, to be perfectly honest. And in addition to that, we had kind of a not so great start to the day. Somebody gets very excited sometimes about what's on TV, and my dad does not enjoy that. And likes to say kind of not so nice things to him. And he was pretty upset. And then I was upset because he was upset. So it's all gone. Yes, the ice cream is next. But I'm going to film a couple hard things, okay? Okay. Make sure you don't eat too much, baby. You just had that whole cheeseburger. We might have to wait till later for the ice cream at this rate. You're eating so much. It's like you haven't been fed forever. I promise I feed my dog. He just decided not to eat his food from this morning. And like I said earlier in the video, I had to move everything to change the bedding. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Guilds of Ravnica and Lord of the Rings? I mean, we pulled some seriously good stuff in that first core pack. I'm happy with that Heroic Intervention. If that's the best card we pulled today, I'm not going to complain. Looks like the Guilds pack comes in without a pack trick, which is nice. So we'll go from there. Is there a token on the back? Ooh, there could be. Play Ravnica on Arena. Oh, that's a booster pack code for Arena. Neat. And we got a lifelink soldier. Cool. Well, first person to see this video and actually plays Arena can have that code. If it still works. Might not, but I don't care. Fire Urchin. 1 and a red for a 1/3 with trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So it's basically prowess, except you don't get the defense. That's not bad. Intrusive Pack Beast. 4 and a white for a 3/3 with vigilance. When this thing enters the battlefield, tap up to 2 target creatures your opponents control. That could be fun. Okay. Gotta keep checking on him to make sure he's not getting himself sick. I don't want him to eat too much. Vicious Rumors. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Each opponent discards a card, then puts the top card of their library into their graveyard, and you gain 1 life. All for 1 black. That's insane! It's sorcery speed, but I mean, my god! That's so mean! Generous Stray. 2 and a green for a 1/2. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Okay, I mean, it's a kitty. You can go with my kitty deck. Sumala Woodshaper. 2 green white for a 2/1. When she enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You can reveal a creature or enchantment from among them. Put it into your hand. The rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. It's expensive for that card. I'm going to admit it because of that reason, but it's cool as a card for sure. It's just really expensive to get on board. It's also a little bit bigger than the other ones. That might be miscut. At least it feels bigger than the kitty cat one. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Hypothesizzle. 3, a blue, and a red. Draw 2 cards, and you may discard a non-land card. When you do, this thing deals 4 damage to target creature. It is instant speed, which is kind of neat, but again, very expensive. Prey Upon. Green. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. That's pretty basic. But, I mean, it's only 1 green, and if you've got the advantage, I definitely would do it. 3 and a red. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target player. Jumpstart. You can cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to paying its other costs. Then you have to exile it. Interesting. Does do it to a target player, so you know what? I'm going to put it up top. Even though it's expensive, it is mono red, so it's a little bit less challenging than these two to get into play, so yeah. And can go in more decks. Dimir Locket, 3 for a artifact that lets you tap for blue or black, and if you can pay 4 of either or a mix of the two, and you can tap it to sacrifice it and draw 2 cards. Yeah. Centaur Peacemaker. 1 green white, 3/3. When this thing enters the battlefield, each player gains 4 life. Interesting. You know what? I like that. I'm going to put it up top. It could be good for group hug deck. Flower. Search your library for basic forest or plains, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Flourish. 4 green and white. Target creature you can... Or no, creatures you control, sorry. Get +2/+2 until end of turn. It's not one of the ones that you can play both sides of at the same time, though, which is disappointing. But the land fetching one's cheap enough. Nice! A Glowspore Shaman. I always like this one, even though it has a weak-ass butt. But green-black gets you a creature that when it enters, you mill 3 cards, and then you can put a land from your graveyard on top of your library. So you don't have to actually worry about it being in those 3 cards. You can actually take the land from anywhere, which is pretty neat. If you have like a special land, say like one of those ones that transforms everything into a swamp. Flight of Equinox. 7 and a white for 4/5, but it does have Convoke. And it's just got flying. So, I mean, you could put it into play for 1 white if you tap 7 creatures, essentially, is the idea. But, I mean, Dawn of Hope, on the other hand, whenever you gain life, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. That's pretty neat. 3 and a white, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Heck yes, I like this enchantment. And a Selesnya Guildgate. Beautiful. Okay. Good pack. Good pack. Nothing crazy, but I mean, definitely not a heroic intervention. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with the Dawn of Hope. I think that's a neat card. Last pack, I promise we'll go back downstairs. We're not eating your ice cream right away, though. You've had a little bit too much right now. You need to calm a bit. Look at this pug. Look at this crazy pug. Yes, you want to play, don't you? I know, you want to play, don't you? Yes. I promise, we're going to play with your toys. Yes. You need to play with the monkey? You need to play with the monkey? No. You don't want to play with the monkey at all. I promise. Last one. Okay. I will hurry. I was going to try and film Super Deck Sunday today too, but this is going to take up all the memory on my phone just to do this, and by the time I get it all sorted out and edited, amazing art card, by the way. Yeah. It'll be too late. Ooh, that's just a mountain. That's a mountain's artwork. That's amazing. We got an Orc Army token. Oh, wait. Token at the front means there's a pack trick. Yeah, okay. Token, hollow, best card. Should theoretically be 4 uncommons, but there might be 5 because it's Lord of the Rings. I always forget about that. Yeah, there's a 5th one. We'll just put it there. Okay, we should be good now. Ents Fury! Ooh, a nice one to start us off. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control if its power is 4 or greater. And then that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn and fights a creature you don't control. All for 1 and green? Heck yes. That's a great fight spell. First grade of the day. Elven Farsight. Scry 3. Then you can reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature, you get to draw a card. Nice. For 1 green? I'll take that. Even if it's sorcery speed. You coming up? Coming up. Coming up. There you go. Good boy. Lothane Lookout. 1 and green. For whenever this thing attacks, you get to scry 1. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of that already, but I'm happy to have a second one. This is apparently the green pack. This is definitely apparently the green pack. When Galadriel Guide enters the battlefield, scry 2. Did I open a pack of Jumpstart? Nope. It's definitely a set booster. Okay. Our land is a plains. Okay. We got an extra land in here, or did I mess this up somehow hard? Hold on a second. Maybe I somehow messed this up hard. Well, we're going to take the risk. Whatever. Plains. Flying Dundane. Okay, we definitely messed this up somehow. Dunland Creebane. Sorry. Flying, when it enters battlefield, you amass 2 orcs. It's a really beautiful card, but I mean, 2 and a black for a 1/1 is expensive. Meriadoc Brandybuck. I have many copies of this, but I'm not sure if I had this version yet. Whenever one or more halflings you control attack a player, create a food token. As in this version of the art. I don't think I have that version of the art. So, cool legendary. Ooh, Landroval, Horizon Witness. Yes, baby, you have your greenie. Look at that pug. He wants the attention. Yes, you gonna clean your teeth now? Gonna clean your teeth? We'll eat the ice cream after our afternoon marsh? Yeah? You're so crazy. Alright, I gotta finish this up and make sure I have enough room to do all the editing. Landroval, Horizon Witness. 4 and a white for a 3/4 with flying. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, target attacking creature without flying gains flying until end of turn. Yes, baby! So you could actually, in theory, trigger that 3 times if you attack with 6 creatures, which is pretty cool. Meneldor Swift Savior. I love it when you get both of these in the same pack. It's always funny. 3 and a blue for a 3/3 with flying. Eat it. You're so crazy. Whenever this thing deals combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 target creature you own, then return it to the battlefield under your control. So, in theory, if you attacked with both of these, you could give something flying in addition to that. And yeah, pretty cool. And then blink it afterwards. Gwahir the Windlord. Alright. 4 and a white and a blue for a 4/4. So that one can, like, let me play both of those. Maybe I'm building another birds deck in the near future. Who knows? Cost 2 less to cast as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn. Flying Vigilance. Other birds you control have Vigilance. Heck yes, I do love this. I mean, I might as well build another birds deck, possibly. Who knows? There's the Orc Army. So we're getting into the good stuff now. Old Man Willow is our holo. We've pulled that a couple times as a holo, actually. It's not a bad card. I just don't need more copies of it right now. Old Man Willow's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control, which is amazing in a land-based deck. And whenever this thing attacks, you can sacrifice another creature or token. If you do, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. That part I don't care about as much. It's just mostly it's a giant beat stick as a tree, which is kind of fun. But yeah. And our final card of the pack is Sauron! We pulled another Sauron! I'm pretty sure I already have this version of him, but I'm really happy to have another one. I can throw it into a random deck now. When this ward, sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature. Yep. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, Mass Orcs 1. Whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand, and if you do, draw 4 cards. I'm about 95% sure that my Sauron deck is using this as the commander. If not, I definitely have another one now. And if so, this one might have better artwork than the one that I originally had. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure which deck box actually has that deck right now off the top of my head. It's one of these ones over here. I'm kind of curious now. Could be this orange one. Nope, that's the bird deck. Actually, I think it's this red one over here. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I have the exact same artwork. Okay, same artwork. Cool. I have a second copy now, though, which is awesome. All right, well, that has been the wrap-up of the card section of this video, because I want to make sure that, like I say, I have enough space to edit everything. And Kev's pretty much almost has done his greenie anyways. So he will be eager for us to go back downstairs, and I have to finish the laundry, and we have to go for afternoon W, and eat some ice cream still. Lots of stuff to do. Much love to you guys. Thank you for joining me for the card part of this video. And yeah, I'm probably not going to use this at the end of the video, so I'm not going to sign off completely, but I just really appreciate when you guys tune in for the card parts too, because I know a lot of you guys are here more so for the puggy parts. Okay, thanks. Kayla. Last part of the video. Ice cream for Kaiba. And he. Kaiba gets the bowl. Daddy gets the cone. Eat your ice cream. Look. That one's yours. We hope you guys have enjoyed our celebration of 200 subs. We are super grateful for all you guys and for hopefully the many, many more that will join us later. FYI, for those who have been around for a while, you will notice that I have changed the name officially. I put up a post about it this morning, but then I decided, what the heck. And so we are officially now Kaiba the Pug and the Lord of Forbidden Decks. So look out for us in your live streams and in the comments on your videos. Because we enjoy watching YouTube together. And I'm going to let this video end on ASMR with Puggy style. So, much love to you all from Kaiba over here, who's devouring his half of the ice cream cone. And I, to you, take care. Love you all. Thank you for a wonderful 200 subs. And have yourselves a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.